Hey guys, it's Nina, and today I'm going to show you all the books that I have won. So I have, I think, 11, maybe 12 books here. I have won a total of like 22-ish, but I have either given them away or lost them. No, I haven't lost any. I've put them in yard sale stuff, or I've given them away to other friends and family. So I don't have them with me, but the ones that I do have, I am going to show you right now. Why are you staring at me? You're making me nervous. Stop staring at me. Okay, so the first one I have is A Library of Souls by Ransom Riggs. This series has been very popular on BookTube within the last year or so. This is the third book of Miss Peregrine's School for Peculiar Children. This deals with peculiar children who have certain like powers or abilities, and it kind of like explores that and being hunted down by these monsters and such. I'm really bad at synopsises. I'm pretty sure y'all know what this is, but yeah. I won this a little while back, and I read the whole series. I enjoyed it. It wasn't the best series, but I did enjoy it, and I enjoyed all the weird looking pictures that they included in the series. One thing I really loved was this hardback cover. It has all of like the characters' signatures on here, and this is a beautiful hardback cover color. I love this color. And then on the side, the title's in gold, and not gold, in silver, and I love the look of this book. Next, I have The Mirror King by Jodi Meadows. I honestly don't quite remember what this was about. I know that she had some sort of power, I believe, and there's like this little kid, and oh God, I'm so bad at this remembering thing. I did really enjoy this book though, and it's like the first book in a series or whatever. It's a orphan queen novel, sorry. So I never did get to finish the series. I don't even know if another book is out yet. This came on sale on March 2016, so it's been about a year, so she might have a second one out yet. But I haven't read it personally. I really did like the first one though. I'll just read part of the back for you to give you a better sense. After her identity is revealed during the Indonesian, Princess Wilhelmina is kept prisoner by the Indigo Kingdom. With the Ospreys lost somewhere in the devastated city, when the Ospreys leader emerges at the worst possible moment, leaving Will's biggest ally on his deathbed, she must become Black Knife to set things right. Will's power is to animate, not to give true life, but in the Wrathland she commanded a cloud of wrath mist to save her, and later ordered it solid. Now there is a living boy made of wrath, destructive and deadly and willing to do anything for her. Though she's ready for her crown, declaring herself queen means war. Caught between what she wants and what is right, Wilhelmina realizes the throne might not even matter. Everyone thought the wrath was years off, but already it's destroying Indigo Kingdom villages. If she can't protect both kingdoms, soon there won't be land to rule. I do remember this now. It's coming back. This wrath stuff is like kind of destroying everything, and they weren't expecting it to come and destroy their land for years to come, but it ends up coming and progressing way faster than they realized, and she has to somehow protect it with her power, and her power is to make things animate and not really living, but in a way living. Next, I have an arc of The Boy Who Killed Grant Parker. This deals with a boy that moves to a new town, and like this popular kid's kind of like after him. His name's Grant Parker, and he almost like kills him. Like there's an accident, and I think he almost gets killed, or he does get killed, and he's kind of like blamed for it, but it's not really his fault. I don't know. Then I have a hardback cover of The Legacy of Kings by Eleanor Herman. This was really good, but there were so many characters that kind of confused me, and I don't quite remember what it was about. I like the inside purple. The front is just black. So if you want a good synopsis of this, I suggest just going to Goodreads and reading their synopsis. But yeah, the characters kind of confused me. There was a little bit too much for me to follow along. Like, I liked it, but it wasn't amazing for me. Next, I have One of Us is Lying, which I do have a spoiler-free review on for this, so I will link that down below if you are interested. This deals with 4 teenagers, well, actually 5 teenagers who are in detention, and one of them ends up having an allergic reaction and dying, and so the other 4 are suspects in his murder. And it's kind of like the Breakfast Club. You have like the nerd, the jock, the smarty, and everything else. So I'm sorry for the dog. Sorry for the dog. But yeah, it's a really great book. Check out my review. Next, I have Take Her by Midnight Taylor. This also deals with kind of like a king. I believe like the king comes to the village and decides who he wants to be his queen, and he chooses her, and like he takes her or whatever. I don't quite remember what all this was about. This is part of a series. This is book 1. I also got a note from the author, which was nice. She was just apologizing that it took so long to get here because it took months for me to receive this book. But yeah, I did enjoy it, but not enough to remember what exactly it was about. Then I have The Night Mark by Tiffany, I don't know how you say her last name. I didn't expect to like this as much as I did. This came out actually like a couple months ago. It came out March 28, 2017. I received it a little bit earlier than that. This deals with a adult woman who has lost her husband and is in a very depressed state, and she remarries her husband's best friend, and that was not a good decision. She kind of gets judged for that. She only really did it because she felt like that's what her husband would have wanted, and that would have given her financial stability, and she needed that with the baby to come. But she ends up losing the baby and having miscarriages, which is just furthering her depression. And she goes into the ocean, and she goes back in time, and she finds this man who looks exactly like her husband, and she falls in love with him, and it just takes you on this huge time travel adventure, and I just really loved it. This is an adult fiction book, so I liked it a lot more than I expected to. Yes. Then I have The Devil's Garden by Lance Tuck, and this is also signed by the author. I received this and the second book to the series from him. I read the first one. I was very confused. There was a lot of graphic scenes in this, and I was not really a fan of this. It deals with like demons and the devil and everything, and like I don't know. I didn't enjoy this. I did not continue with the series. I didn't read the second book, so yeah. Next I have kind of like an essay advice book. It's called I'm Okay, You're a Pain in the Ass, ... a love story by Dr. J.M. Chamberlain. This is also signed. I didn't quite enjoy this. I felt like some of it was funny, but some of it kind of seemed very condescending to me. I don't know. He wrote it in a way that made it sound like he was trying so hard to sound like he was very smart and sophisticated, and kind of made me feel dumb. But I mean, it was okay. I do like the title. I thought the title was very funny. I felt like there was funny bits in the essays and some good knowledge and advice in there. Just not really my cup of tea. Then I have The Fortunate Ones by Ellen Umansky. I don't even remember what this was about. I believe it's 2 point of views. Oh yeah, it deals with like some kind of painting was stolen from her father long ago, and she loved this painting, and so she goes on like a search for the painting and comes in with to another woman whose painting meant a lot to her too, and blah blah blah. I found it really boring. It's an adult fiction novel. Not really my thing. Then I have this beautiful book. Look how pretty it is. I have no idea what this is about. I have not read it yet. I just received it about a week or 2 ago. I'm hoping to read it sometime soon. So yeah, just look how pretty it is though. Also, same with this one. It's called Lie to Me by J.T. Ellison, This is an ARC. It comes on sale September 5th, 2017. This is not the normal cover. I was very disappointed because they had the cover picture in the giveaway. And I thought it looked really cool, so I wanted that cover on this, but they sent me one without the actual final copy cover, so a little disappointed, but nonetheless, it sounded really cool. No idea what actually it is, though. I don't feel like spoiling myself with the synopsis. I want to go in kind of blind, so yeah. That is all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!